Hi, I'm Chloe. Thank you for visiting our video. Find out why our team can provide you the best services for your needs. Hundreds of clients can't be wrong. Check out the following video.
Real estate with Realtor Kashif Sohail. Welcome to Washington America Show with international multimedia journalist, multidimensional, multifaceted artist and director of Human Rights Justice Council USA, Dr. Kashif Sohail.
The most significant coronavirus impact on real estate investing is that the interest rates are all-time low. We currently have the lowest interest rates in recorded history. This means that the interest rates right now are lower than they were during the bottom of the Great Recession. We are in a different world than we used to be. A lot of people are working hard right now. Plenty of companies can function with their employees working from home.
For those industries that are impacted in a major way, there's a federal bailout bill to help them. The signal is that there will be an enormous amount of employed people who are able to buy houses. If you're a house flipper, it's also a great time to be flipping. The low interest rates make houses slightly more affordable.
The good news is that because of the dropping interest rates, it will be easier for you to sell. If you've been watching the stock market right now, you will have noticed that money is pouring into safety. Part of the reason why the interest rates have dropped is because so many treasury bonds have been purchased by equity investors. When money is moving into safety, it means it's also moving into real estate. This can benefit you as a real estate investor.
If you have a long-term hold investment that never performed very well, now would be a good time to sell it. A lot of these retail investors that are moving away from equities and the stock market might want to purchase real estate. When money is pouring into safety, it's a good time to raise private money and try to pick up funding for deals for slightly less than what a hard money lender would charge.
There's a lot of competition for hard money, but now might be a time when you are able to skip over that and go straight to private money. There is a reduction of imported building materials coming out of overseas, which will significantly hinder builders. Unfortunately for builders, they are already being slowed down for a lot of different reasons. Slowing down builders is only helping real estate investors because it's lowering the amount of available inventory.
When we have low inventory, it allows to flip the properties a lot faster, and having more buyers than sellers allows for multiple offers situations. However, there's more to it. Low inventories, specifically with single-family homes, are good for long-term rental investors because people need a place to live. It means that your rentals are occupied a lot faster and stay occupied.
There is a slowdown for vacation rentals. The slowdown is because less people are traveling. There is a potential opportunity in this if it is prolonged. At some point, vacation rental investors might panic and be willing to sell properties much cheaper than they should. It's too soon to tell what the total impact of the coronavirus will be on real estate investors. It could be mild, or it could be fairly large. This is a new, fast-moving problem, so it's really hard to judge. That's one reason the stock market is experiencing roller coaster dives and government officials are scrambling.
As an investor, you should treat the spread of the coronavirus as a short and mid-term reality. And the only logical game plan is to play defense, to protect yourself financially, and offense, to seize opportunities. Most people don't have huge cash savings. So, if income stops coming in, they lose ability to pay rent in a matter of weeks or at most months.
As the effects of COVID-19 are felt around the world, real estate companies are being impacted in different ways, largely dependent on region and asset class. In the near term, real estate executives are concerned with preserving value and liquidity, keeping tenants and visitors safe, including increased cleaning measures, and complying with governmental agency requirements.
Since the virus outbreak, real estate players have been hit hard across the value chain. In the wake of the coronavirus outbreak, real estate industry leaders are taking on a set of common imperatives. As the world has adapted to the coronavirus outbreak, the real estate market has shifted. Although it varies state by state, housing prices have not dropped significantly in the way some may have expected, and the future of the market still remains uncertain. While some have lost their jobs and are looking to downsize, others are packing up moving vans and upgrading to larger homes.
The buyers are still looking at listing photos and taking virtual tours of properties. Because of the coronavirus, many real estate companies actually ended up going pretty much 100% virtual. There was a shock to the system for the whole real estate system, but they actually ended up adapting pretty good.
During pandemic time, one thing people have recognized is that you can just do a transaction over the computer or over the phone. The process is going to still be the same because buying a house is a very personal thing, and clients still want to be reassured at every step of the way. Good real estate agents become extremely valuable because they can guide and anticipate what can go wrong because of the pandemic.
The economic and human harm from employment losses are obvious. Without a job and a paycheck, most people cannot afford food, shelter, clothing, and other necessities. The damage created by a slowdown in housing sales is perhaps less apparent, but also far-reaching. Home sales generate spin-off economic activity through multiple channels. Local governments rely on revenue from deed transfer taxes to support public services, including schools and public safety. Sales that don't occur mean lost revenue for real estate agents, home inspectors, and other intermediaries.
Just as we don't know how long the coronavirus will pose an active public health threat, we cannot predict when labor and housing markets will return to some semblance of normalcy. The timing of recovery may be uncertain, but the data show clear signs that housing markets will not escape the COVID-19 crisis unscathed.
It's premature to draw strong inferences about the virus's impact on property markets. Commercial real estate sector is not the stock market. It's slower moving and the leasing fundamentals don't swing wildly from day to day. If the virus has a sustained and material impact on the broader economy, it will have feed-through impacts on property as well.
Buyers are out looking for homes again. MLS stats show that home showings are up from previous weeks and continue to increase. Although navigating today's real estate market may be tricky, there may be some benefits to buying a home now. If you're secure in your job and you have some savings, it's actually a good time to buy. There are going to be opportunities that probably didn't exist even just a few months ago.
When a recession hits or is about to hit, you know it's a good time to invest in real estate. While the number of mortgage defaults is hard to predict because many homeowners are seeking forbearance on their loans, experts anticipate that delinquencies could surpass what we saw during the Great Recession.
With supply constrained and demand boosted, house prices seem to rest on solid foundations during the COVID-19 outbreak. In 2019, the average home cost around $250,000. The general forecast is that home prices will fall through the end of 2020 before recovering in the spring of 2021.
So, since you've learned more about us, click the link in the description to see how you can contact us.
Please share this video, subscribe to our channel.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home anytime soon? If so, you've come to the right place. We'd like to give you the opportunity to work with one of the top local real estate agents and get the best deal when buying or selling a home. The fact is, experienced agents can often get you a 2 to 10% better deal on the purchase or sale of a property, mostly due to their experience in the local marketplace and their ability to negotiate the best deal. So contact our top agent now and start the process of buying or selling your home.